A Dallas racial equity group demands that white parents not send their kids to Ivy League schools, saying, quote, open up spaces for Black and Latinx communities by refusing to send your kids to Ivy League schools as well as top 50 schools, and encourage friends, neighbors, and family members to do the same. The letter that they sent out to parents in one of Dallas's wealthiest neighborhoods says, we are writing to you because we understand that you are white and live within the Highland Park Independent School District and thus benefit from enormous privileges taken at the expense of communities of color. You live in the whitest and wealthiest neighborhoods in Dallas. Whether you know it or not, you earned or inherited money through oppressing people of color. However, it is also understanding that you are a Democrat and a supporter of the Black Lives Matter movement, which makes you one of our white allies and puts you in a position to help correct these cruel injustices. We need you to step up and back up your words with action and truly sacrifice to make our segregated city more just. Civil rights leaders of the 1960s fought for people to be treated by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin. And the civil rights leaders of our generation, if you could call them that, fight for the exact opposite. Treating people based on their race was wrong then and is wrong now. And although I feel like this is something that you only have to tell to, a first grader, maybe a second grader if they're a little slow, two wrongs don't make a right. While there were certainly injustices done to people of color all throughout history, and in many instances are still being done, preventing qualified candidates from going to a school because of their race, or asking or societally pressuring and forcing them to not apply for positions that they are qualified for, is equally unjust in that it is judging somebody not based off of their immutable characteristics, but judging them based off of the color of their skin and what their family did in the past. This is something that we need to recognize is wrong so that we can get back to the pursuit of civil rights and ensure that all have equal rights, because while members who should be pursuing equality are pushing for something much more sinister than that, the good name of the push for equality will be marred.